Hello, lovely people. Welcome to the first video on my channel. Today, we're going to be reacting to 5 Heartthrobs Fight Over Me, My Story animated. This should be a good one. Alright, let's go.
I sat in the audience for the 1000th time watching my annoying sister Mara's talk show. I was just about to fall asleep when suddenly a spotlight shone on me. There she is, my twin sister Brooke. Come help us play the game, sis. Wait, what? Before I could say a word, the audience started chanting my name and my parents nodded at me encouragingly. Mara was waiting on stage with her guest star, who was some famous model. So, Brookie, you and Iris are gonna play the card game War, and whoever wins breaks an egg on the other's head. Can I jump off a building first? Always such a little
Haha, so funny.
party pooper. I played the dumb card game until I won, so I cracked an egg on Iris's head before turning to go off stage. Ow! You just hit me in the head with an egg. That was the goal of the game, genius. Well, you did it way too hard. Ow! The next day, my accidental egg assault was all over YouTube and social media. Sister of talk show host Mara gets violent with popular model Iris. So melodramatic. My life wasn't always like this. I'd never asked to live in the public eye. All of this started when my bimbo sister got her own show a year ago and became a
Damn.
child millionaire. Then here I was, just trying to get through high school without punching or kicking walls. Hi, I'm Brooke from Manhattan, and this is my story. But before I rant about my drama, please like and subscribe. Everyone at school brought up the stupid talk show incident. Look, it's Mara's extra crazy sister Brooke. Should we refer to her as the egg beater? I can beat an egg over your head, but don't worry, I'll avoid smashing your new nose. You're always
Bruh, why are you so mad? There's no reason to be that mad over basic words. I'm gonna quote Andrew Tate here. Not that I agree with him or anything, but I'm gonna quote him. He said that there was a documentary where a woman was in a plane crash and she had woken up. She was the only one who had survived. She woke up right next to her mother, decapitated mother, and went on with her life. Right after that, nursed back to health after a few days, went on with her life, no therapy, nothing. Right? She didn't really care. I'm gonna be 100%. She was just like, okay, that's the way life is. Yet here we are, listening to this chick get mad because people are being mean to her, and being that mad over it is just so not necessary. Like, I really don't see the point in being that mad over basic things. Like, unless one, and this is a discussion I'm openly willing to have. If one of you guys can prove to me why it's necessary to get that mad over such a minor incident, well, not a minor incident, but such a minor thing as people being mean to you, I would love to hear it. Alright, let's go.
such a witch. This is why nobody at school likes you. And she was
That's
so
crazy.
cute for thinking that I cared. Anyway, around lunchtime, I headed to the bathroom when suddenly I jumped. One of the most popular guys in school, Lance, was right behind me, smirking. He was a part of a clique of 4 other heartthrobs who all looked like Wattpad princes. You are looking lovely today, princess. You just followed me into the girls' bathroom. I wanted to ask you.
Yo, what? Okay, this guy's creepy. What?
Out on a date. You've never even made eye contact with me before. I used to think you were just Mara's mean loser sister, but when I saw what you did on TV, I practically fell in love with you, babe.
Dude, bruh. Other than this story being complete cap from the get-go, because that'd be everywhere. Alright, hold on. When did this video come out? 5 days ago? Bruh, that'd be all over the news, bruh. So these stories are completely capped. No duh. I just had to prove my point here. These stories are completely capped. Alright? And another way to know this is that people don't, well, some people do, but the people who do that are 1 in a million. Alright? Because think about it. No one really wants to be friends with someone who is not very nice to others, alright? Let alone date. I don't. No, I can't stand this anymore. Next.
Always wanted a girl with that kind of fire. So I'll pick you up tonight at 8. I didn't answer. I just pushed Lance away from my face
God!
and towards the toilet bowl.
That's disrespectful. You guys smacked. That's crazy.
He landed head first, and I couldn't help laughing. Except later that day, I noticed the rest of Lance's dreamy friends kept staring at me with that
Book your adventure at lionsafari.com.
Why?
At your local Staples store, find great prices on what you need.
I think
Like up to $250
why
off
are the
select
ads
computers.
necessary?
with that same smirk on their faces. In fact, all 5 of them slipped envelopes into my locker asking me on a date. This had to be some kind of joke. I decided to ask Mara about it, since she was the school queen bee and full of gossip. But surprisingly, Mara didn't know anything. Then later that night, she gave me some crazy news. She'd invited all 5 of those guys to come onto her talk show, where she'd set up a competition over who could win a date with me without even asking me. So what if they're just hitting on you for a joke or a bet? It'll be so much fun. You've never been on any kind of date, and you're in the 12th grade. Please. I finally gave in, but I knew those boys were up to something, and if they were gonna mess with me, I was gonna mess with them too.
Hold on, run that back.
Those
Run.
boys were up to something, and if they were gonna mess with me, I was gonna mess.
What is that? My Story animated. Y'all have foul, bruh. Y'all's animation used to actually be good.
With them too. On the night of the show, I sat center stage.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's not even terrible.
Behind a table, while the 5 idiot heartthrobs lined up behind a rope. Each of them had 30 seconds to impress me. After you pushed me into the toilet, I went and bought you flowers. I also have chapstick to put on before kissing you for our date. Too bad.
If you ever say that, you're getting made fun of. I'm telling you that right now. Full disclaimer. Dude. I just read the caption. But no. Getting flowers because you pushed your head into the toilet is crazy. And then chapstick. Dude. You can't, man. That's not gonna work out.
Bad, your breath smells like a sewage drain.
Crazy. That's disrespectful. I could never.
Next. If you were my girlfriend, I'd take you to a restaurant.
Bro, they are. What? Bro's got the Patrick Star fit, bro.
Right on the ocean and buy a giant ice cream sundae with ice cream makes me puke.
Crazy. Give me.
So, I used to be an underwear model.
Who leads with that? What? What? That is the. Okay, I take it back. That other guy was fine. You can't. Bruh. How you gonna. Oh, god damn. How you gonna lead with that, bruh?
But then I'm embarrassed for you.
Exactly!
So I had this flown over from Japan.
Not everyone's a weeb like you, Jared.
No! By the time the 5th guy, Zeke, came over, I was already exhausted. Then I noticed he was holding a guitar.
No. I don't know if I can continue this. Alright, we're gonna do it.
My God. Brookie. Oh.
Sorry, I accidentally tapped my mic there. Oh my god, that is. I'm not gonna say he can't sing, cause, like, I'm not trying to be mean. But, dear God. Well, I am trying to be mean. But you get the point. I'm not trying to start arguments and be hated. So, yeah. Oh my. Okay.
Brookie, honey, my heart is yours. Yeah, Brookie. Oh.
Y'all can't see my face right now. But I am the most straight-faced human being on earth. This is supposed to be cringy, but it is not at all. So, yeah. Alright, we're gonna keep going. I don't...
Oh, Brookie, Brookie, my sassy princess I adore. The audience went wild, and I wanted to cringe. But for some reason, I found myself smiling. So when it was time to choose the guy I'd go on a date with, I chose Guitar.
Exactly. Guitar Guy's the only real decent one here. Not gonna lie. Got Underwear Model, Toilet Face, Patrick Star, and Jared. I don't know why, he just looks like a Jared. Apologies to any Jareds out there. This guy looks chill, but like, eh. He's also a little extra.
Our boy Zeke. I just had to remember that he probably didn't really like me, and if he was planning on humiliating me, I had to beat him at his own game. So when I met Zeke...
No shot she's gonna cheat on him. No shot, bro. That'd be crazy. Honestly, that'd be amazing.
For our picnic date, I came wearing my mom's wedding dress. What's that you're wearing? A wedding dress. That way, we can imagine what it'll be like when we get married one day. Ever since the talk show, I've...
Yo, hold on.
Fallen head over heels for you, and after that song you sang for me, I know now that you feel the same way.
I'm debating whether I should make fun of this or not, because I see the point, but still, I really want to make fun of it.
I'd hoped the guy would run scared and crying, but instead, he laughed. I must have
I would laugh too. Might even go home.
Really won you over with that song I played you. I'm not done with you yet, Prince Charming. During our picnic, I sat on his lap and made him feed me every bite of food and hold the water cup up to my lips. And when he turned to get a napkin, I started fake crying hysterically. We were staring into each other's eyes, but you looked away. Is it because...
Oh my god, dude, she's pissed me off and she's been on this screen for 5 minutes, not even. Yeah, actually, basically about 5 minutes. Yeah, she makes me want to gouge my eyes out.
My eyes are ugly.
Look at the dude in the back, bro.
Where are you?
That's the appropriate response right there.
Breaking up with me. I have nothing else to live for now. You are so extra. I know what'll cheer you up. Let's have a romantic dance. Wait.
No. Stop you right there. To the young, aspiring men who want to have a girlfriend one day. Never do that.
What? Before I could say a word, Zeke turned on classical music and pulled me up to dance. He started spinning and twirling me around and even threw me in the air.
That's crazy.
God, he was crazy. Later on, Zeke drove me home, but he said he needed to stop at his house first for something. I decided then I'd
We live in a world full of rules about how we should
Oh my god, if I get one more ad
dress.
this video, I swear to god.
confront him. Look, I know you're either dating me because you bet your friends money or you guys want to humiliate me as a joke. Either way, I'm just telling you, I didn't fall for it. I told those guys you'd be too smart to trick. It was Lance's idea to bet money on which one of us can win you over. I never wanted to do it, but I couldn't tell Lance that, because whatever Lance wants, Lance gets. Zeke then told me his dad and Lance's dad were friends, and because Lance's family was rich, his dad was going to pay for a music college Zeke got into. Therefore, he could never afford to ever piss off Lance. And don't tell Lance I said any of this. Please, just let me tell him you fell for me and you asked me to be your boyfriend. I really want to go to music school. Come on, you don't care what anyone thinks, and you're already unpopular and barely have any friends, and no.
Respectful. I respect that.
Offense. How little self-respect did this guy think I had? I wanted to give him a good slap in the face.
Please do. That's content.
Just then, Zeke stopped by this really run-down trailer next to a pile of garbage. Okay, we're here. My dad's sick, so I have to check on him every few hours. Holy crud, this is where he lived? This place was a single room, and Zeke's dad was in a bed with an oxygen tank. I guessed with his dad's medical bills, he'd never have enough money to even think about music school. So I decided to let Zeke tell Lance he was gonna keep dating me for a bet. The next day at school, I saw Lance and the other 3 heartthrobs looking at me and snickering to themselves. Even other kids seemed to be onto the bet, but I could live through it. I was doing a good deed by humiliating myself. Plus, Zeke was fun to be around, and I didn't mind having him as my fake boyfriend. One night, I decided to invite him to a celebrity party Mara and I were attending. I even bought him a suit and tie, and
of course you did.
Secretly, I thought he looked super handsome. At one point, I was walking by the entrance when suddenly I saw Zeke standing with Lance and his friends, and Zeke was saying he had to go. What do you mean? This is a huge exclusive party that I invited you to. Listen, cranky face, I came to pick up your boyfriend for some last-minute plans. Surely you two can reschedule. With that, Zeke took off with the boys, and for some reason,
Exactly.
I felt really
Good job, Zeke, whatever your name is.
angry about it. Just then, Mara came over to ask if I was okay, and I ended up telling her everything. Look, I know you feel bad for Zeke because of his home situation, but you don't have to sell your dignity for charity. If you think he doesn't genuinely care about you, just dump his sorry butt in front of everyone tomorrow.
Do it, please. That's content. I like that idea.
Or I can talk tomorrow in school, like an
Not even that it's content. More of the fact that it's just be funny.
actual mature person. But I know maturity is kind of a foreign concept to you and the other kids.
Ain't she the one who still throws temper tantrums? That's crazy. You cannot be telling other people that maturity is that they don't know maturity when you're the one still throwing temper tantrums. Are you stupid, lady?
At school. Okay, listen, sis. You've never had any real friend or boyfriend before, and I'm at the top of our school's social ladder. I know.
Wait, hold on. Ain't she the younger sister? And ain't she in 12th grade? Which means she's a senior. So, if she's a younger sister, they could technically be the same age, I guess. Huh. I want to say, because if they're more than if they're more than like a few months apart, like for example, if she's like born in like, for example, when my school area starts September, if like let's say she's born in September, if she's born within like. Let's say she's born in September. If she's born in like January or February or something like that, then that wouldn't be smart, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. If she's born in January or February, she'd be. So I guess that doesn't make sense. But yeah, you get the point. She's born in like January or February. She's born in like. October, November, December area. She's born in like September, August kind of area. If they're in the same grade, because that wouldn't make sense.
Oh, how to deal with these things. I can handle this myself, thanks. Just because I don't date a different guy each week doesn't mean I need boy advice from you.
That offense in her face is hysterical.
So on Monday at school, I headed to the bleachers at lunch where I knew Zeke practiced guitar, except he spotted me first and immediately came over to hug me. I am so sorry about what happened at the party. Lance decided at the last minute that he wanted to have a betting party. Kids at school are betting on how I'm gonna break your heart and everything. I realize this may be going too far. It's going way too far. I tried to do a nice thing for you, but you're totally taking advantage of it.
No, he isn't. He's trying to be as nice as he can to you. And you're taking it the wrong way.
Me. Also, how long are you gonna be Lance's slave for?
until he gets out of music school. Did you not listen? The only reason he's even listening to the guy is because he wants to go to music school. And I can guarantee you, Mr. Lance is paying for his dad's medical bills too. Are you stupid? Like, do you actually have no brain up in that claustrophobic head of yours? Like, your skull must be so thick that there isn't a brain in there at all. And if it is, it has developed a severe thing of claustrophobia.
Or can't you get a scholarship to the school or something?
Not even gonna say anything.
No, I'm not talented enough. It's cool. I'll tell Lance the truth and stand up to him.
Your dad's gonna die then!
I'll just find something other than music that makes me happy. Zeke turned to walk away, but I just couldn't let him give up his friends, his reputation, and...
Michael's has new creative supplies for kids, new activities, and new art and craft supplies. Day.
So you want to call the shots, huh?
And if we could just get final approval on the primary market.
Well, you better be the loudest voice in the...
and his dreams. So I told Zeke I'd help him apply for...
Ain't you just call your sister? With what money? Your sister's? Ain't you just say she's with a boy every other week? A different boy? Do you really think she's gonna be giving you that much money?
for a scholarship because even though he didn't believe in himself, I knew he was talented enough to get one. And 2 weeks later, he got accepted. You just made my dreams come true. Brooke, no one has ever believed in me like that before. You're amazing. Zeke suddenly picked me up and spun me around, which made me feel butterflies. After that, Zeke and I became really close and started hanging out all the time. I helped him take care of his dad, and he helped me make some friends at school. Except there were a couple of issues. One, I started to develop real romantic feelings for Zeke. And two, was Zeke still hadn't told Lance the truth, even though it was part of our agreement.
Yeah, he's not going to. Like, at this point, yeah, if he doesn't within the next week, he's probably not going to.
So finally, Zeke decided to confront Lance
did.
one day after school as I hid behind a tree to listen in. Look, man, I told Brooke about the bet. It's not right the way we're manipulating her. Plus, I've been hanging out with her, and I think I want to date her for real. You know, she helped me get a scholarship to the music school you were going to pay for? Now, you don't have to. Are you kidding me? What am I going to tell all the kids who've been giving us money, betting the different ways you can dump her? You're one of us, Zeke, and she's an unpopular loser. It'll make the whole squad look bad. If you date her, then you're dead to us. Well, fine then. You guys are jerks anyway. I'm gonna get myself an awesome girlfriend. I held...
Respectfully. She ain't seen that awesome. She seems kind of annoying, not gonna lie.
my breath as I watched Zeke ditch his friends for me.
Notice how he pissed, and he don't care. These guys meant absolutely nothing to this man's.
And just like that, Zeke
Good
and I
job, sir.
became an item.
Crazy.
He held my hand, kissed me in public at school, and didn't even seem to care that he'd lost all his friends in popularity. Everything seemed to be going well, at least for a couple of weeks.
And
Then
then
one
Lance-
weekend, I went away with my family for a camping trip with no Wi-Fi or cell reception. But when I arrived back at school on Monday,
Lance's
something
dad's-
horrible
not
happened.
Lance's,
I was
Zeke's dad's
sitting in the
dad.
cafeteria when suddenly Zeke stood up on one of the tables with a microphone and speaker.
No shot he's gonna do this again, bro. Did it not work? That was not supposed to work last time. I want his Lance. Oh, he's gonna force him to break up with her.
Can I have everyone's attention? I have something to say to my girlfriend, Brooke. I'm sorry, babe, but I just can't date you anymore. I've realized that I don't want to be with us.
Oh my god! Yo! What? Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't. Yeah. Good,
Stuck up
good job,
sourpuss
though.
who's
Good
way
job, though.
below my league.
She pissed me off too. Good job. Respect it.
Also really lame that she's never dated anyone before. So for all of you out there who bet money how I dumped Brooke, the ones who selected public humiliation win. I stood with shock as I watched a bunch of kids run over to Zeke, Lance, and the other guys with cash. None of this made any sense. Had it just all been a setup? I ran out of the room and into the hallway to collect myself when I saw Zeke behind me. Brooke, I am so sorry I had to do that, but I had a good reason. What good reason could you possibly have for humiliating me like that? Please, just listen to me. My dad had to have an emergency medical procedure over the weekend that I couldn't pay for, and since there was no way to reach you, I had to ask Lance for help. He said he'd only pay for it on the condition that I publicly dump you. I'm so sorry. I still want to be with you though. It just might have to be in secret. You know what? No, I don't care what your reasons are. I am so freaking sick of all of your excuses to manipulate and—
Wait! Okay, she's pissing. She's self-centered. Good enough. Well, I had the feeling she was self-centered, but I don't know. I know now, cause like she'd rather not get humiliated. She'd rather not get humiliated than have. She'd rather his dad die than her get humiliated at his school. Crazy.
and humiliate me. We're done, Zeke. That
Crazy.
night, I refused to let myself cry. Zeke didn't deserve my tears. I didn't need—
Yes, he did. You're self-centered as hell. Actually, yeah, he don't deserve your tears though, cause if anything, it'd probably be better for him, cause you self-centered, and honestly, you're mildly manipulative, if anything.
need any cowardly idiots in my life anyway. The next afternoon, I was studying in the library when I decided to take a break for some coffee and MSA videos. But while I was relaxing, Lance suddenly sat down next to me. Ooh, MSA. I watch them on TikTok all the time. Let me help you pick an episode. If you come anywhere near me or my computer, I'll squeeze your head until your brain pops out.
And how do you intend to do that? Empty threats are crazy.
Oh wait, I forgot. You don't have a brain. Probably why you watch MSA on TikTok instead of YouTube. You know,
She got a fair point. I did not even know MSA was on TikTok. That's how bad that this has to be. Because I did not know they were on TikTok.
YouTube, the site for smart people.
Smart people? There are so many stupid people on YouTube. I'm just gonna say that.
Wow, Zeke must really regret dumping you. Yeah, about that. I know it was you who forced Zeke to break up with me. Why do you have to go around messing with his life and mine? The way you and your friends bet on me and tried to break my heart.
Dude, there was no way she did that much
For
this.
fun? How
I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying that because the shockwave is infeasible.
sick do you have to be to want to do something like that?
Not that
Maybe
sick.
some people just enjoy messing
A
with
good
other people's
time.
lives. You should ask your sister. After all, the whole betting game was her idea. Lance got up and left, leaving me very confused. What did he
Flabbergasted.
mean by that? He was probably just messing with me, but I still
No, it
asked
was
Mara about it, and she
100%.
got really quiet. Okay, it's true that it was my idea, but let me explain. I just felt bad because our whole lives, you've lived in my shadow. I have everything.
Oh.
Fame, popularity.
Okay, so her sister's actually pretty chill. I was expecting her to be some kind of stuck-up loser, not gonna lie.
Friends and
And also, when did they fight over you once? They bet on you because it'd be funny. They never fought over you
didn't
once.
get
You're stupid, lady.
any of that. So I wanted to find you a cute boyfriend to make you happy. Except none of the guys at school wanted to date you. The only ones who were willing to were Lance and his friends, if they could make money off of it. But I had hoped one of them would fall for you for real. I was stunned and silent as Mara apologized over and over. I knew her heart had been in the right place, but she'd gotten me into such a giant mess. God, I just needed space from everyone. The next morning, I was going through the mail when I saw an envelope from Zeke's music school. To my surprise, they'd returned a check I'd paid as a deposit to confirm his place in the program. Apparently, Zeke had called the college and declined the offer to
No.
attend. I thought right away of his sick dad, and suddenly I got a bad feeling. I drove immediately to Zeke's house, but when I reached there, he was sitting outside and playing guitar, looking perfectly happy. Zeke, is everything okay? Did you call your college and decline the offer? Yeah, I just didn't feel right taking your money to attend there. Not after the way I treated you. So,
Dude, I like the humbleness, but still, you did not do anything, bruh. You actually had a valid reason to do that. Now, granted, Was it the right thing to do by any scenario? No. But was it your best option? Yes. Alright.
I'm just gonna save up and reapply next year. In the meantime, I got a job and my dad's doing better. Thank you for believing in me, Brooke. You have no idea how much it means to me. Zeke came over to hug me and I felt those stupid, happy butterflies again. Hey,
no
listen,
shot you're still mad about that. Well, I'm not, considering you're mad about the first time.
Are you still friends with Lance? God, no. I'm done being his slave. I took a loan and paid him back everything I owed him for Dad. So, if I give you a second chance, that means you can't be an idiot this time.
Idiot! I'm gonna punch this lady. Idiot, what do you mean? Seriously, what do you mean? You're stupid. You're just simply stupid, lady. He was never an idiot. You were being self-centered and manipulative.
This time.
Now, I'm gonna explain why I say that. Self-centered because she would rather... I already explained the self-centered bit. But the manipulative part is she always rants and then makes people feel bad for her. And it's crazy. It pisses me off.
I swear on my life I won't be. I want you back, and I won't have it any other way. So, I guess my sister did...
If I were that guy, I would have been like, no, piss off. You would rather... You would rather... Because she would rather his dad die than have her be manipulative. Than have... Not her being... You'd rather his dad die than her being... made fun of. And humiliated. And it's like... Clearly... No one else means much to her.
To achieve her goal of finding me a guy, even though it was in the craziest way possible. Still, maybe one of these days I could thank her for it.
Alright, I don't want to do that. No, I'm probably just going to do more of these because it'd be funny. But that's for a later date. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.